Oh, that's crooked. That's crooked. Okay, that's better. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. So I've been getting asked how to apply false lashes, okay, and how I apply them and maybe the easiest way to apply them. See, I just learned myself not too long ago how to apply them. I was that girl that didn't even wear them. I hate girls who, you know what I'm saying, can't put on eyelashes, so they be like, I don't wear all that makeup. I don't wear lashes. Girl, bye. Like, because you don't know how to put them on. So I'm going to help y'all out today. So what you'll need to put on those lashes, you're going to need some glue. And I use hair glue. You can also use some eyelash glue, anything like that. I know a lot of people don't like to use hair glue, so eyelash glue works just as good. I just don't prefer it. This hair glue holds all day. The eyelash glue, you know, you don't get pretty strong holds with those. So you're just going to need your eyelash glue. You're going to need something to put the eyelash glue on. You know what I'm saying? If you have like a box of lashes, you can put the glue on the box because, you know what I'm saying, the box is going in the garbage, I hope. So put the glue on the box, dip it, put it on the lash. So I'm going to show y'all how to do that. So I'm going to take my lash. I'm going to put my glue onto my eyelash box. And that's where I'm going to get the glue from. Okay.
Paving this shit crazy.
Magic, are you crazy?
So besides glue, you're going to need something to dip inside of the glue. Something with a fine point on it. It doesn't matter. You can use a toothpick. You can use the end of your brushes. I use the end of my brushes and the glue. I just let the glue dry up and the glue usually just rubs right off. So that works for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you, anything with a fine point though that you find is good to dip inside of the glue. So you're going to dip in the glue and you are going to put it onto the lash, onto the strip of the lash, not onto the hairs. Make sure you don't get the glue onto the hair. So you want to be nice and neat going along the strip of the lash. Some people might say, what is the strip of the lash? The strip of the lash is the part that you pulled off of the packaging. So you're just going to put glue onto that and not too much. Do not put too much. So like you can barely see that, but you can see it enough, period. It's enough. That's enough. Look, people don't they put their hand up? Yeah, that's better, ain't it? That's enough. So, lastly, while I let this glue dry, you want to let your glue dry on your lashes so you don't get glue all, you know, messy. Because if it's too wet, it's going to be messy. So you want to let it dry a little bit so it can get a little tacky. So while it dries, I'm going to explain to you what these are, girl, because you want these. You need these. You need them. So these are the Tarte lash applicators, okay? So Tarte is a brand, makeup brand, and I get it from Ulta. And so you can grab the lash, and it has this curve on it, right? So you can grab the lash, super easy. Lash is on there. Okay, so I'm going to grab my mirror. And I want to be looking down, but I want to be looking, you know, close enough to the camera so that you guys can see. So I hope this helps. But like I said, you want to just grab the lash there in the center of the lash, in the center, because you want to place it in the center of your eye lid, on the, you know, the beginning of your eyelashes. So you want to just rest the lash. You don't want to do too much. So if you blink a lot, you want to just make sure that you get your blinks out and you focus on putting on this lash. So now that you have the lashes laying there, it's not sealed on either of the ends. And you want to take your tweezers and lay it down at the end of where your lash is in. So sometimes lashes come too big. All of our eye sizes are different. So see, my lash is still sticking up on the front. The bottom part, the end part is sealed. It is laying flat. So I'm going to take the tweezers, and sometimes you have to like wrap your arm around and get in there. So, and you want to lay it flat onto the other side of your eye, okay? And sometimes it get a little ignorant, okay? So you don't give up. You don't give up. You try to make sure you lay it back down, and you press a little bit with your tweezers, and it's going to eventually lay flat. But I might need some more glue. So if this happens and you need more glue, since that happened and I'm going to explain to you guys, you're going to hold it up. This is what I do, and this works for me, without having to remove the entire lash. You are going to hold that up, and you are going to take your fine point. That's why the fine point comes in handy. With the glue, dip it in the glue and put it onto the strip.
Paving this shit crank.
So if you want to use your tweezers for support while you put more glue on, that'll help. And then you let it dry for a second, and you lay it flat again, just as you were doing before you had the interruption. Okay. Okay. That is on, period. So yeah, you can tell when it's like wet, when it goes on, and it eventually like dry, and you can feel it like seal into your lash, right? So once that glue feels a little dry, I take my tweezers. Thank God for this slant. So if you don't got these tweezers and you put on lashes, and sometimes even when you start to put them on, you can see the separation from your lash and the eyelashes. Baby, with these tweezers, never again. You will never see it. So I take the slant and I put it right onto my eye, and I follow along the natural curve of my lid, right? I hope you guys understand me. So comment down below if you got it, if you understand. I hope this video helps. So I'm just going to follow along the curve of my lid, and then the eyelash is set, and it won't stick down to the bottom. Sometimes when the glue isn't set like that, it will stick to the bottom lid. So I'm going to set it, and I'll be back. Hey. No, but so I got that lash on, and I'm going to move on to the second one. So I decided I'm just going to do the second one on camera as well. So I hope it helps. But I will not be explaining it as much. I will just go through the steps. So I'm gluing it, and I'm just going to go through the steps from here on applying it.
Paving this shit crank.
So I'm just gonna lay it right here in the center again, like I did the second eye. I mean, the second eye. The first eye. How many eyes you got? So like I did the first eye, I'm just gonna press on the end to make sure that it fits on my eye, you know, the entire eye, because sometimes they are too short. Well, usually they are too big. So you're gonna make sure that you have it on the tip of your eye, you know, to meet the beginning of your eye. So once you have your glue sticking on each end, gonna let it dry for a second and kind of just press it onto the eyelid. And then once you feel it drying, because like I said, for the first eye, you're gonna be able to tell when the glue is dry. So after this dries, I'm going to press it down on camera for you guys, because I didn't do the first one on camera. So I just go, like I said, underneath. Double side, have it going over the eye, pinching the lash. So just gonna open it up and squeeze. You're gonna squeeze your lash and the eyelash together. That's the best way to explain that. You're gonna squeeze the lash and your eyelash together. So that's what I'm doing with this. So I'm squeezing my lash and the eyelash together so that you will get a flawless application, sis. Period. And make sure that the ends are still good. So once I press it down, I'm just gonna clean up any glue that I see, you know, that have rubbed off. So when you clean up glue, I know when you feel like when you get the glue on your skin, like your life is over. It is not. With these tweezers, I take it, wherever I see glue, and you just rub it like this, back and forth motion in a soft manner, because the glue dries up. So that's a good thing about the glue. It gets sticky and it creates, and you can actually just pull the glue off. And it will not take off any of your makeup. It comes off super easy if you let it dry. If you do not let the glue dry in wherever spot it is in, it will smear. So if you let it dry, you can simply just pick it up. So what I'm doing right now is just fluffing out the lash hairs because they were kind of sticking together. So I'm just going through the hairs and using the tweezers to comb out the hairs a little bit, because, you know, to get the full, so y'all can get the full effect of these girls, because these girls will be a part of my eyelash collection. My best friend and I should say. We are coming up with our own eyelash brand. We are working on it right now, so I don't really have too much information to give you guys, but honey, get into these.
So I ask you, what's a bad bitch to a real one, to a real nigga that doesn't need one?
If this video helped you, make sure you share it with a friend. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you are team tweezers or team fingers. So with that being said, I am team tweezers. So make sure, if you are a beginner and you have trouble with putting on false lashes and getting this effortless precision of applying them, okay, honey? Make sure you go out and get these Tarte tweezers and you will not regret it. You get to be able to apply them, and you get to be able to seal them. That's what I like to call it. Make sure they seal, baby. Make sure they are up against that lash line, nice, close, tight, and precise. So you need these. But yes, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Bye.
So I ask you, what's a bad bitch to a real one, to a real nigga that doesn't need one?